Alright. Trying something new here. Let's see how this goes. I don't even know how to set up my video output now. There we go. I think the chat box should be working. Is it not working? What the fuck? About now. I can't get the chat box to show up. What the fuck? No opacity. Alright, let's check chat again. Test. Test. Alright, try one more time. Zumba. There we go. The font doesn't show up. Let's try again now. Why is the chat black? There's no color option either. How about now? Alright, I think we're good. Hey, this is me talking. Can you see the chat? Still clipping. Body, 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 body. I think it's good now. Check, 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 check. Make sure audio's working. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Make sure audio's working. Alright, it's working. Check, check. We're good to play some Veilguard.
Oh, hi, Brooke. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, you know, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Yeah, you and Davrin have it rough. Fighting your gods because they're evil? Maybe not the...
Actually helps a little, but still. There are gods out there, rampaging around. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
It isn't your fault your gods woke up and decided to destroy the world. You didn't, and you aren't them. Not anymore.
That feels too easy. Like we're...
I don't know. But you're kind and compassionate, and that matters. It makes a difference.
Rook, that means a lot. But is it really that easy? Does kindness make up for it? What my people did, I mean?
The Evanurists did those things. And they did them to your people.
Yeah. It's hard. And listening to me.
I need to figure out how to add something here.
Hey, anytime. It's what I'm here for.
Right. It's a good thing to be here for.
How do I control the restream bot? I mean the stream elements bot. Huh.
Mechanis? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never got
Sup, Taylor? How you doing, man? You're here for Dragon Age the Veilguard?
Just think how much more satisfying it'll be when you do take her down.
We cannot count on a second shot. I thought I still had this. Even with Treviso's suffering, I thought I could still focus on what mattered. I need to work.
One second. Let me try some. It's kind of ugly. Wow, it works! It's gotten to a point in the game where it's actually really fucking good. It was a pretty big cringe fest, but I'm pretty late game now, so everything's really dope. I'm like, last time I played, I like fought like 2 or 3 crazy demons, 2 or 3 crazy dragons. It was a lot. I finally got my build to something fucking dope. Like, really good build going on. It's really fun.
Gellanane was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
My point is, that was impossible and you still almost did it. That's not small.
Everyone was like, this guy did like some super impossible task.
That
you like
happen again. I need to get it straight.
He like flew through the air, grabbed a dagger out of the air,
Have you been to talk to the others?
got right in front of this
Davros
god,
especially.
slashed it in the
everyone
face,
might have
but like as soon as
things
he
to
slashed
deal
it, like
with
a
now.
tentacle came out of the ground
It's
and
been
knocked
too
him out of
long
the
since I
air.
checked in with Viago. I
And
should
so
find
now
out if
everyone was
things
like
in
kind of
Treviso
on
are
his shit
stable.
about not getting the kill.
If I
And it's
need
like,
to return there, I'll let you know. I
What?
won't miss another chance to make things right.
the dude did so good. Like, it was insane. I couldn't believe everyone was on his case. I was kind of outraged, actually. I was just like... The writing is really poor at times and then really good at times. Like, there's this Grey Warden. He's the first Grey Warden, the first
Nev,
Warden.
That coffee in the kitchen. You made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
Dude, Lucanus is like
I
a huge
I
coffee
don't
simp.
know where to go with this.
This man loves his fucking coffee. But what was I saying? Yeah, the writing for the first Grey Warden. Dude's like constant fucking douchebag. Like constantly on my case. Like really good writing all the way around because like he just won't cave to me. He likes calling me insane because I'm saying there's gods attacking and shit like that. Like he's fulfilling the asshole role perfectly. And then what happens? Oh, and then you get to this quest at the end where you have to confront him because he's like refusing to listen to you about the Darkspawn shit. And you got two choices. You can either like knock him out Mass Effect style. Yeah, you can knock him out Mass Effect style, or you can like try one last time to reason with him. But he's been like taking no reasoning the whole time. And like I know that if you do try that last reasoning attempt, he will actually cave and finally be a fucking like smart man. But instead I just fucking took the opportunity and just knocked him the hell out. And then he like comes later and he's like, "You're right, I was stupid. I failed us, blah blah blah." And he goes like full like samurai and kills the archdemon. But whenever you try to kill an archdemon as a Grey Warden, I don't know if you played Dragon Age games before, only Grey Wardens can kill archdemons, and it costs their lives to do it. So like when they kill the archdemon, they have to die. But then he goes to like stab the fucking dragon, and the goddess comes out of the dragon because she's like, there's an actual god you're fighting, and like grabs him and just fucking murks him. Oh, the writing's really good sometimes, but like whenever it comes to like social identities or anything like that, it's kind of just trash.
I think your coffee hurt his feelings.
Apologies to you and the beans.
That could only hurt me if I drank it.
So what's the coffee for?
I've been looking into the threads.
I mean, Rathu's crime syndicate.
Yeah, smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The threads have fingers in the lot. They stay out of slavery, and they're decent about the rest, but something stirred them up. They've increased activity.
These two here
changed
are
their
like
patterns,
my two. They're my
got towns in
go-to.
chaos. Remember Alec, the thread-selling charms? He wants to talk, and he doesn't reach out for nothing.
I'm romancing Neve, bro. Like she's not that hot, but it's like
You've got strange taste in fun.
you know when like a mildly attractive girl goes out with her ugly friends to
Ready
look
when
way
you
hotter. That's this
Oh,
chick.
Maybe Lacanis should make the coffee.
Probably helps your odds of survival.
Everyone else is so ugly that it makes her hotter.
This. Only thing worse than snake venom.
But I'm going to take you to the fucking cringe lord. I don't know if you've seen any of this shit on YouTube, but this character is insane, bro. Every time I talk to them, it gets more cringe. I don't know how it's possible. A cabin in the blight, nice. Yeah, sometimes the writing's just like perfect, but like you could tell there was like some of the old guard. There we go.
Hey,
here's your
am I
character.
interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Cune wear.
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast.
You haven't seen anything about this
I had
character?
big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatosh. Shokratoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
I've been flirting with them so that I can reject them later. And that's like the only way you can be mean in this game to your companions.
Sounds like your mother was hard on you.
Nah.
I think your fingers are just perfect.
Yeah. So... Are you trying to have sex with me?
In my daydreams, this is where you lean over me and slap the wall.
Quick, think about us having sex.
I'm so happy you're here for this scene.
So now we need to figure out if it's Cashlock or Tomlock.
It's going like viral on YouTube.
Those are.
Cashlock's just flirting. You look and make jokes and maybe think about him for fun. Tomlock is serious. Like you want to grab that and taste its neck right by
Make
the
sure you go to
collarbone.
my Twitch and leave a follow. If you could, that'd
So
be
which
great.
is it?
I'm just trying to get affiliate so I can get money.
Did you just smell me?
Yeah?
You can smell when someone is.
I have a really good sense of smell. Comes with the dragon stuff.
Well,
You still haven't answered the question.
Oh no. Oh no! I think I can take this one and then still end it later. Because it says does not commit to a romance. So I think if I say this, I can actually hurt her more. Or him. I don't even know. That's the character we're dealing with. So far it's still a girl. But I think something's about to change after I do their next quest. Ugh! Ugh! Taylor, I want to break their heart more, so I should say yes, right? That way I don't have to commit. Or do I end it now? I do not want to commit to a romance. Because you're only allowed to romance one character in this game. How far the mighty have fallen, dude. Rip harem days. To be fair though, like in Persona 5, you can romance like everyone, but the huge negatives of doing that are just, you know, like outstanding. Alright, this does not commit, so you can still... I just did some cheating.
So which one was serious? There was something about tasting the neck.
Tom Locke.
That's maybe where I'm at.
Good. Me too.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Your mother said it was uncommon for you to be interested in men. I'm glad you're making an exception.
The bar's a little higher. You're good.
What happens now?
Usually I'd pin you to the wall, but we work together. It's weird.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both.
Fucking
The Grey
cock
Warden's found
block.
a cave that one of the blighted dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Hussberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the blighted dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's archdemon did. If
I
there's
think
a
she's
clue,
like the highest fucking DPS though.
I have
She's
to be
like dual
ready.
wheels axis. And both her axes are like insanely buffed. I just have to get to the cringe quest, bro. I just need to, man. There's a quest where they like make you do push-ups every time you misgender. Oh, I gotta get there. I gotta make it. Gotta get super buff. Yes, I can rank up.
A god remains. Fear not, dweller. Success is forged by
We gotta
time.
cost legendary items to upgrade legendary items though. Damn, that becomes a crazy axe. Fuck, I'll do it. Dude, this shield has been insane. I can't wait till you can see me do some combat in a minute here. Oh, I'm using legendary items to upgrade legendary items. It's like the saddest thing. I think I'm getting a lot of legendary items now. I fought a lot of fucking crazy dragons and shit. It's like I just gotta chant something and then I'm gonna head out and do some damage here. I have crazy gear now. I'm like, because I've just done every single side quest before I progress my story quests. So my guys are strong, dude. Is there something that adds more bleed damage? Am I crazy? Okay, fuck it. Let's go kill some shit. My gear is just insane, dude. It's all unique pieces and legendaries. So uniques are red, which I think are more rare than legendaries. Dude, this axe is crazy. I think it's as good as Inquisition. I'm not a huge fan of Inquisition. I don't think it's as good as Dragon Age Origins, because that game's just perfection. This game's actually, like, someone who's been playing through it and like just, you know, fucking pushing through the cringe, it turns out to be a pretty good game. But like, it's getting bombed, and like rightfully so in my opinion. Like, with all the stupid shit they did, like they should get bombed. My favorite is actually Dragon Age 2. That is an amazing game. Except a lot of people hated it. It actually got bombed too. It got like 66% Metacritic or something like that. Because people hated how linear it was, because it's like Dragon Age was quote unquote open world, but like it was barely open world, just had huge maps. But, you know, the scope on Dragon Age 2 is just way smaller, and I love that though. It's like self-contained inside a city the whole game.
Davrin,
it's really cool how they do that.
One less archdemon in the world. At least you made them pay.
My issue is, and this is an issue with a lot of people, there's no big titty girls anymore, man.
Renaud. Malmont.
I don't know what they did. They just don't have a boob slider.
We used to argue.
Mods are gonna restore some of this game, man.
Who died so that others could live. Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
This whole mess is my battle more than anyone else's. I should have died before they did.
Can't help but wonder. Maybe a warden who survives an archdemon is no warden at all.
It's in your blood. Our blood. No escaping it.
But we just did.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules
There
don't
have been
apply.
some quests that are like eerily
Why
familiar
is
to
being
Dragon Age
alive
Origins.
a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a San to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
What the fuck? Trying to show my friend good writing here and they do that shit. Bro, I'm romancing the dudes too.
If you want company, I'll be there.
I'm doing it.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
I'm doing it. I got it.
Just kinda?
You can
not
only
that
bang
easy
one
to catch.
character.
Hey,
So it's not
I know a
it's
griffin.
not that far. You can't
You'll
say
hunt
that
me
word
down.
to me. But
No. You're
It's
in on
like-
this too, boy?
how does
I
it
don't
work?
think you're ever shaking him loose.
I think you
I can
literally
live with
just
that.
get more
When you sort that out, maybe you and Lacanis can try to bury the hatchet.
whatever bonus you get
Yeah.
to the companions, like
He had a
affinity.
rough time of it too.
So you get more
I
affinity,
know. That
and
was an
therefore
incredible
you
shot
level
took
them
at
up
Gillian.
faster because that's how this
Then
game fucking
tell
works.
him that.
Your characters level up
fighting each other
based
won't
on their
help us defeat
approval
the
to you.
gods.
How fucking
But
nuts
we've
is
got
that?
help. The wardens, shadow dragons, crows, veil jumpers. We're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear, Foreman?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davarin.
Your companions can't die. Your companions don't have XP. I mean, like, them not dying doesn't really matter too much. It's kind of like a Japanese, like, RPG where if the main character dies, the whole party dies. But, like, you don't control them at all like you do the other games. They, like, made this for way more smooth brains. Because, like, if you think about the customization in 1, 2, and 3, like, you can get deep into character design. Like, deep. This game is very limited. Although it has, like, a Final... The one part that's way more expansive, though, is... It's got, like, a Final Fantasy X spear grid. Dude, you gotta meet Emmerich. He doesn't have anything to say to me right now, but he is the coolest fucking character. He's very dope. I can check on my map that no one... If anyone has something to say to me. But Emmerich is the coolest character. Every time I have a cutscene or anything with Emmerich, it's just good shit. I might talk to Solus right now. This is all the best writing. They put 99% of their writing budget to Solus conversations. Solus is from Dragon Age Inquisition. He ends up being a big baddie because of the DLC that is like 10 out of 10 rated for Dragon Age Inquisition. I can do a save first. Save is unavailable. Shut up. Alright. This is the best shit right here.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
I watched a lot of wardens die while Gillenane didn't. How do you think I'm doing?
You saw Treviso blighted. What makes Weishaupt harder to bear?
This time I was in charge. The Grey Wardens listened to my plan. My team followed orders. Everyone was depending on me.
Like, this is just good writing,
We
dude.
couldn't kill Gillenane. Weishaupt fell because I failed.
Rook, I led a rebellion against Elganan for 100 of your lifetimes. I have been where you now stand. Do you know how many times I had to order my rebels to retreat when we were outmatched in raw power? You rendered Gillenane mortal and escaped with your lives. The sting of wishing you had done more will push you to improve. But Weishaupt was a victory.
Oh, dude,
and
Solus.
your team will see your passion, even if you must conceal
He's
the
making me
extent
feel
of
so
your own
good.
pain.
Thank you,
How are
Solus.
your companions?
Oh
After
my
what happened?
god.
They've spent a lot of time yelling at each other. Or me.
Not the worst outcome, all things considered. Properly focused, that anger can forge your team into a weapon keen enough to cut through any obstacle. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead. Even to their deaths, if necessary.
Elganan and Gillenane are gods, okay? They're like elven gods that, like... Dude, there's a lot of backstory. Basically, Solus trapped the gods forever ago because the gods were, like, taking over everything and being tyrants and evil and shit. So Solus created a prison that he could put the gods in. Turns out Solus is also, like, god level, basically. And then he's creating this ritual to fix their prison because they have archdemons out in the world. And they're like basically restarting the blight on their control even though they're in a prison. And so Solus is making the prison better so that I don't know if they can't communicate with the archdemons or the archdemons end up in a prison too. But then we show up and we interrupt his casting, which causes the fucking gods to get out into the world and causes Solus to be trapped in the prison instead. So like we fucked up his ritual, but because when he started his ritual, he was there was demons that were summoning into the world like all over the place, and it was like becoming like a fucking demon tornadoes everywhere, and that's why we had to interrupt the ritual. But we didn't know that interrupting the ritual would fuck us over even more. So that's why we're here to kill these gods, Elganan and Gillenane. And we just did our last quest was like the super crazy quest where like we fought Gillenane's dragon, and we killed it, which was the archdemon, right? And we killed that motherfucker, but then we were just about to assassinate her too, but then our rogue like flies through the air, does this badass shit, and only is able to cut her cheek, because he was going for the stab, but because she's like a fucking god, she whipped him out of the air the second they like hit each other at the same time. Super badass. And so now like the whole team's kind of upset with each other because they're like, we fucked up, we could have killed her, blah blah blah. And so I'm just explaining to Solus like, yo, these guys are angry, blah blah blah. I understand, I'll kill these fuckers.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult, neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
Oh man, I should have clipped that. My explanation. I need more clips. Oh man, I should have clipped that. My explanation. I need more clips. Out of the air the second they like hit each other at the same time. Super badass. And so now like the whole team's kind of upset with each other because they're like, we fucked up, we could have killed her, blah blah blah. And so I'm just explaining to Solus like, yo, these guys are angry, blah blah blah. Damn, I should have clipped it. I'll kill these fuckers.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to
Damn, I can't go back far enough on the clip though. That's truly sad.
And then we get some payback for Weishaupt.
As long as you are ready when the opportunity comes. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's.
Oh, what the fuck?
If he takes the field himself,
he's stronger?
Remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Oh my god. I gotta fight even harder, dude. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'll try to grab that clip later. What's the time in the stream am I, like 45 minutes? 40 minutes probably? Alright. I think there's an option to set like a time marker, but I don't remember how to do that. Morgan's in this game. The hottie from Origins. Hot goth chick. Oh, you're gonna love this character too. They're like the two most cringe characters I've talked to now.
Oh, Rook. Sorry, I mean, hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you. Where we found the archive.
Why would they go back there?
Just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them.
Oh, they're dead.
And it's my fault.
What I've known in this game is that everyone dies.
Bellara.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
I'd say like so far my quests have like a 90% chance of if I'm on the quest, someone important to the quest is gonna die. Like, dude, people have been dying. It's like a Fallout game. Alright.
Bellara, they know what they're doing. It's not on you.
Isn't it? If I missed something, if that artifact turned back on,
they're dead.
Let's start looking where we met earlier, where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Ready for what?
For anything.
This is ominous.
So many damn conversations. Sometimes you come back to camp and you're like talking in camp for like more than an hour.
Venatori have been sighted among the relief effort in Treviso. Zara's minions, perhaps. But Ilario is certain Zara is in Byrantium, and that any Venatori are another distraction.
What do you think?
I think I need to visit Treviso and find out for myself.
You're not going alone.
I can handle this, Rook.
Between what Zara did to you, spite, and everything happening in Treviso, you can't know that. Besides, it's a chance to clear the air between us.
You don't need to do this, but it will make for a smoother operation. The one advantage of chaos in Treviso is informants get desperate. It took an obscene amount of money, but I have a solid lead. Zara is in the chantry there.
What's she doing in a chantry?
If she's there to pray, it won't save her from me. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
I gotta do some of these damn quests now. I'm trying to think of which one would give you the best rating. Or which one would be the most cringe. Choices, choices. That might be the best one. Dude, I might bring Emmerich. Just because Emmerich's conversations abilities are top tier. But Nev is also like my girl. They're both very OP characters I got going on. I got them built. So is Lucanus. Lucanus is pretty lit too.
Why do you keep coming back here?
I want to help.
This idiot blames me for what happened to his town.
How
I had to pick between saving one town or the other.
You make up for the dragon?
This is a town I let die.
The blight?
But that's because, like, I don't know. The other town's kind of cooler in my opinion. I like it a bit more. It's more intrigue. And the other town has like super baddies that will take over the town if they lose their town. This place only has like baddies that barely even take over more of the town. It's just blighted now. It's all cursed and fucked up.
You don't think
it's really cool how they did that in the game. Like big choices
because
matter.
Of your experiences with a Venatori, I suppose. Partly. I assure you.
I think my guy's so OP I couldn't say